Welcome to our deep dive of the Q infotainment system in the 2017 Cadillac CTS-V. Now, this system's had a little bit of a bad rap in the past. It's improved for this year, but there are still a few things that I really don't like. And the first is down here on the climate controls. Now, these buttons all have haptic feedback, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of a uniform pressure that I need to activate the button. So sometimes I'm just barely glancing at it, and other times I feel like I'm having to stab at it. I just really want regular buttons. Just give me regular buttons, Cadillac. It's really not that hard. Now, fortunately, things get better up top with the 8-inch touchscreen. Things are really, really fast. There's a lot of great inputs. So, for example, on the stereo, I can select in my categories for Sirius XM. I can do a tune select. So basically, look, I have scheduled alerts for Under the Milky Way and any song by Kim Wilde. So it will let me know when any of those songs come up through any of Sirius XM. So there's a lot of different ways that you can customize your radio settings. When it comes to the phone, it's pretty self-explanatory. It was really easy to pair my phone here. There's not a lot different with this from any other system, so let's move on a little bit to projection. This system has got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, so all I need to do is plug in my phones, and this projection here will change to Apple CarPlay. Yay! Emmy's phone. Go ahead and press that, and voila, I have my entire phone right there at my fingertips, and obviously I do not check my messages. Don't leave a message, I won't check it. So we can go back. In the navigation system, one thing that I really like about navigation is that when I search for a point of interest, I don't need to have the actual address. So if I want to have ice cream, just go ahead and search for ice cream and check it out. All the places that I can get ice cream, including a place called Fat Chance. I'm totally going there after this shoot, that is awesome. Now when we move on to settings, this is where you can pretty much control your entire car. I've got my time and date, a rear seat reminder, so it will let you know, hey, you've got something in the back seat. Don't leave the car without checking your back seat. Now for driving mode, I've got to turn on the car, so doesn't that sound good? Sounds really good. So driving mode for this car, I've got different options for my engine sound management. You should just leave it on track. It sounds the best. Also for my steering, I can have auto, tour, sport, or track, as well as in the suspension. So this is a great way to customize the feel of the Cadillac. It's also got a real-time weather app, so look at that. Here in Livermore, it's gonna be 57 degrees today. Yay! It's not nearly warm enough. Now this is a CTS-V. I hope you're gonna take it to the track, and when you get there, you've got a performance data recorder to help you out. You can define your finish lines, you know exactly where your lap begins and ends, and you can also choose a video overlay, so sport, track, or performance timing. So earlier, I went on a little drive, and check it out. I've got everything I need there. I've got G-forces, my RPMs, my steering angles, everything that I need to make sure that the next time I'm gonna get a faster lap. There's a few other things in here like text messaging, OnStar, and real-time traffic alerts, but I really want to talk about this collection because I'm having a hard time figuring out how useful it really is. It only offers me 3 apps that I can then upload to the system. One of them is an At Your Service, which kind of tells you all the diagnostics of your car. There's Glimpse, which tells other people where you are, which is not really my bag. And then a Weather Channel app, but I already have real-time weather in the system already. So I'm just not sure how useful this is. And I wish that Cadillac would kind of build this out so that I can have more options to choose from. You've got various ways to customize your vehicle, so your climate and air quality, collision detection systems, alert type. So this car will either vibrate your seat or it will just give you a series of beeps when it thinks you're doing something wrong. I personally like the vibrating seat, so I am going to keep it there. There's also a rear cross traffic alert and lane change alert that you can turn on or off. Comfort and convenience, again, anything. You can have your easy exit options so that the seat will move back and the steering wheel will move up so you can get out easily. And finally, one of the coolest things about the Q system is you got a little hidden cubby hole. Oh yeah. Actually, it's a wireless charging pad, but you can hide some stuff in there from your passengers, if you know what I mean. Hey, if you haven't seen it, we've got a full review of the 2017 Cadillac CTS-V. It's pretty awesome if I do say so myself. And thanks for tuning in on this deep dive of the Q infotainment system.